Alrighty, folks. Hey, it's Frank Schwartz. How you doing? Um, wow, I got some instant news right there. Listen, we are headed over to brand new website. We're going to show you what we got going on here. Okay, I am going to be talking to you about RunClick Webinar Software. It's going to be going live. Let's see, the 6th at 10 a.m. New York time, Eastern Standard Time, and it's being released by Walter Bayless. Hey, Walter, buddy, appreciate everything that you've done. This is a review copy that I received from Walter. He knows that I'm hooked in with Google Hangouts. He wanted to share some love and give me a chance to play with it, which I have. I'm loving this, guys. Lifetime, as he says on the bottom of his page here. Connect and train with online video conferencing, no monthly fees. Just a ton of hardcore. I'm looking for the word. Options. A ton of options available to run a super efficient and profitable webinar business. I mean, you get people on webinars, man. You can talk about certain things, sell them certain things, get them involved, get some nice things going. Interview some big wigs like Anthony Aries, Derek Pierce, Alex Becker, Byron Lee. You can get these guys, get in, interview them about what they know, put them in with your training, get a webinar going, go over your training, tell them what you've talked about, and then sell them into your system. You've got email marketing that's tied into it, so you can get your autoresponder in here. You can get voting. You can get, instead of me just telling you about this and you looking at this nice little picture, let me tell you what we did here. When you get the RunClick webinar software, this is the training area. Absolutely. This is the tutorials. Simple. Installing. The setting up. Now, and I'm going to tell you this. The initial install is very simple. It's a plugin. It's a WordPress plugin install, and I'll tell you a couple little secrets that Walter tells us about. And if you follow this stuff video by video, and I'm telling you, let me go back up here to the top. I mean, we're talking the initial here. The installing is so long because he goes through WordPress install, cPanel install, and FTP installs to get your stuff running. So whichever you're most comfortable with, the plugin install, I just did a regular WordPress style plugin, add new, bam, you're in. And then you set up the rest of it. Quick launching for a fast webinar, setting up your events page, any troubleshooting that you might need for your live event. An Evergreen webinar. Guys, if you had an Evergreen webinar, I wish I would have done this. I hadn't even thought about this. But if I would have done this with my Profit with Hangouts course and set it up to be an Evergreen webinar, my partner, when we launched this, Anthony and I probably still have that webinar running and just sit back and let that sucker flow, because it's still selling today. But with the webinar, there could have been so many questions just answered, and when people come in and they get involved and they get into it, I mean, webinars just sell. People listen to them all the time. They join in, build your list. I mean, he has all of these videos. There's extra templates. This is just, Walter doesn't play around, man. He's been around for a while. This plugin's been around for a while. It was released, I believe, last year in July under a different name. So it's been rebranded and relaunched, not because there was problems with the plugin except for the name. Walter does say that the Big G did not like the name that he was using, so he didn't get muscled or anything, and nobody like went to his house and beat him up. But they did request that the name be changed, so he changed the name. No big deal. So what we have over here, I'll show you. This is H1 tags, and I'll show you this. This is a project I'm working on. So it's the basic blog setup. We had a system crash, so I have to rebuild this. But what we did, which is what Walter suggests, is go in and you create a secondary WordPress install, and he'll tell you how to do that real quick. And if you need any help, you can do what I did, which is go to YouTube and just subdomain WordPress install on a subdirectory, or you can do a subdomain, which would be like webinar dot. For us, it would be like webinar.h1tags.com, and then you can run all your webinars right on that subdomain. Or, as we're doing here, as you can see, we're actually h1tags.com/webinars. And that way we can then have the webinar pages be different URLs there, but all under our webinar category. So that when we tell people, they'll be like, oh, h1tags.com, yeah, they're going to have a webinar. No, it's webinar / and then, our links and everything like that. So let's go over this real quick. RunClick Webinar and Video Conferencing Software. As you can see, I've activated it. Now, if you see the license key or anything like that, I'm going to try to blur it out because it won't matter. This license key and it's going to be killed the morning of launch or the night before launch. So don't try to think you're going to get slick. Walter's smart. He's been doing this for a while, and he will deactivate this. This is just for me to be able to play with. Sorry, I had to get a drink. I hope everybody's having a great day. Here's the theme. As you can see right here is a default theme. It's just a basic theme setup for registration of video. Very basic, very easy. Comes with it. Now, I believe Walter has more landing page templates. Yep, see right there to purchase more. And with different designs and everything. So, I'm not even sure, but look at that. Boom. First impressions count. Get access. See, he has it locked down. Nobody knows what's going on over there. No, but see, everything's really simple because it's literally like click, and you're set up and running. So we're going to do either a new webinar or recorded. We can go to the event, and what we're going to do is we're going to set up the event information, your title, dates, time zone. So, wherever you are around the world, it's covered. So, is this going to work in your area? Yes. I believe that you've got a pretty much, I'm going to say 80% chance that your time zone's covered. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's your time zone. Time zones haven't changed in a whole lot. Registration system is going to be whichever one. Put in your autoresponder keys, which is probably under your system setting in your account. Easy enough, easy peasy. Notifications, turn on the chat at the registration page, so when people register, they can start talking about your webinar. Public or private. You've got 3 clock designs, big and bold, Google colors, type colors, or the Olympics, and basic, digital countdown clock. Page design. I'm really digging this one. I just like any of the ones with the big pictures in the back. Full banner image. I'm pretty sure that's going to be, your background. See here, if we go like here, make sure I click the touchies. Not going to be launching anything, guys, so just keep cool. Put the timer at the bottom. I'm liking that. Header settings. Get all your logos. So, you're going to be company specific. You got your styles, text, images. I mean, you can't. And now, add to your event. And I don't want to clog up my wall, but we got that. Now, jump over to your thank you page so that when people are done registering for your webinar, they get a thank you page, which you can have chat on. Sidebar box setting, upcoming event type stuff, any sidebar information, date reminders, thank yous, your face, things like that. I think this is awesome. Color chart wheel. I mean, come on. He's giving you a color chart with your hexadecimals and all of that fun stuff and your HTMLs. I mean, wow, that's a lot of colors, guys. I'm always into the greens, but I also like a lot of the desert colors. Blue, love the blue. Someday ask me and I'll tell you a secret about blue. I really, there is a sales secret for it. So now we got your header settings up here. We got logo, image, text, so you can keep branding all of your pages to be the same so that they sell more. Live event, branding it out, making sure everything's right. Then you have your replay button. So, Evergreen. Here's your Evergreen stuff. You have them register, have them come in, build your list, have your webinar working for you all the time. I really wish, it's just like they say, the money's in your list, and start making your list as soon as possible. I really wish I would have listened to everybody. I was scared to death, didn't understand what it meant, didn't know what was going to happen, but started building a list, and I'm so glad I finally did. This will help you do it, and you can do it with the power of a Hangout, with repeating, Evergreen, always running 24/7 around the world, sales video for you. Got your stats page, how many are coming to your landing, how many went to your thank you, how many showed up for the webinar, how many are there for your replays, and the number one question that everybody has, is this being recorded? Guys, with Google Hangouts, you can tell everybody it's always recorded. I have not had something not record. Now, I've lost internet connection, I've lost, my camera, I've lost that stuff, but that's not the that's not Google's fault. That's user error, or but also, it'll kind of kill that marketing message where you get that email and go, oh my God, something happened, the computer didn't record, go to webinar totally went down, life's over, everything crashed, the world was on fire, and we didn't get a recording. So we're sorry about that. But we are having another webinar in 48 hours, and we want you to be there. So if you missed it the first time, sign up here, click this link, sign up, and get on, because we can never know if GoToWebinar or the videos are going to crash. With Google Hangouts as your backbone and YouTube, you're not going to be able to send out those emails, so I'm sorry to marketers who do that. But for subscribers and people who want to see replays, you'll be able to see a replay if they allow you to. Some people don't want to put out replays, and that's fine too. But you just won't get that email that says, GoToWebinar blew up on me. So, broadcast emails here for your subscribers. You can export all the subscribers. Everything is handled. He literally walks you through each step of the way to set up all of this stuff. I mean, he's got over 8 videos, I believe, explaining each step you're not going to have to, well, you shouldn't have to send in any letter or comment to support asking why this isn't working or how does this happen. I mean, if something just doesn't fit together, of course, hit up his support staff. Walter's been doing this a long time, man. I mean, he's probably going to be in the Marketers Hall of Fame. I don't know. EBR, E. Brian Rose, is probably going to have to let us know some inside secrets about that. But, Walter's been doing this for a long time. He's got a great reputation. He doesn't drop the ball. He's not a churn and burn. He's not here today and gone tomorrow. Like I said, this plugin alone has been released and public and being used for over a year, and now he's just got so much added to it, rebranding, and just a beautiful setup. And I hope you'll go over and buy this if you're into Google Hangouts or wanting to get into webinars, or even Evergreen type stuff. And there's a million ways, and maybe I'll be able to talk to some of you guys. But doing these Evergreen webinars, man, you could sit down, do your entire webinar yourself, make sure it's perfect, and then just plug this bad boy in with your PowerPoint, your Power Slides, your presentation stuff, all of that running, and just, be racking in the money on a program that you design, or, getting leads. You have this fired up and you send people and go, hey, Mr. Business, or Mr. or Mrs., don't want to leave the ladies out, business owner, I just wanted to show you what we do and talk to you and explain what we offer as, a marketing agency or a video agency or as an SEO agency. This is what we do on a daily basis for our clients. And boom, you send that link out to, 1,000 people. All of a sudden, you are banging out money because you're selling them without them. I mean, and you just tell them, thanks for coming. Give us a call if this is something you'd be interested in. If they've stayed on your webinar, if you've given them value and they've stayed there, and your call to action is strong, like, hey, you know what? We've got 5 spots available. We're taking on 5 new clients, and we want to be able to service you right now. Call us. Your phone should be ringing. I mean, if everything, fits together and all the moons are aligned and the planets are, in their whatever it is that people want your planets to be in. Not really into the horoscopes, but okay. I'm a Capricorn. I have brown eyes. No, I'm kidding. But if you do that, I mean, that is such a powerful sales video, and it's different than what's out there. A lot of people expect to see a really awesome, beautiful video on a website that they're going to find out more about what you offer. And all of a sudden, you present to them a customized webinar that they can come to at any time and go, I have a question. I think he answered it on his webinar, and I'm coming back. And you have the stats. Stats right over there. Bam, with your replays, so and you can keep track of all your stuff. You've got a vote and pop-up app, add-on. You got a voting question. Here's your options. Boom. Here's your settings. Show form, show a buy button, show a vote. Then you get your stats so you know. And I mean, you're just going to have a beautiful, beautiful all-in-one. And guys, it is super inexpensive. Compared to Webinar Jam, which was a few $100, this is way less. But not less in quality. Like I said, it's been out for a year, so Walter's been able to get everything going to where it needs to be. My suggestion right now is to click the link, go check it out some more. If webinars or Google Hangouts is not your business or in your business structure, or isn't something that you want, don't waste your time. Don't get it. Don't play with it. Video marketers, Google Hangouters, my customers who bought Profit with Hangouts, people who've done live video in a Hangout who have bought that through me, my other program that I designed, people who are in video marketing, people who are trying to figure out how to do an Evergreen product launch for ClickBank products. This is awesome. You could get the creator of a ClickBank product on, do a webinar with them, have your link, rank that webinar, and say, exclusive interview with the creator of this, and this, speaks to us live, go here. Boom. Look at that. You didn't even think I was going to tell you about that, did you? No, you didn't. No, seriously, there are so many options. I mean, I'm just sitting here coming up with these quick off-the-cuff things. An incredible opportunity, guys, to have a beautifully designed plugin. And again, just so you know that I'm not doing anything hinky-dinky, we'll open this up so you see that this is a brand new, another one. See, this is one of the pages, and I told you, you can see all these plugins here because this is the main blog, which is right here. Okay, so you see that it's a different theme, and then over here is the the G-Click that is on this theme. So we'll shut that down, and we'll shut that down. See, same thing. Had it opened up twice. So you'll see, like, here are the plugins right there. This is the plugin page for one. And he says, put it on a new directory or a new subdirectory or a subdomain. And see, here are the plugins, just so you know. Look, I've got Akismet and Link Juice Keeper and RunClick Webinar. That's it. That's the only thing on these plugins. And here are the plugins on the other ones. That, so you know that it's a brand new, because I haven't updated anything. But really, and it's going to show up again here. You got chat log, so that when you have the chat on during your webinar, you can go back and look at it, answer questions, use it as an FAQ, send it out to an outsourcer, or you can type it up, and now you've got an FAQ being built for your webinar, and you can always tell people, hey, if you have any other questions, we have a frequently asked questions area at blah, blah, blah. Drop your link in there. Boom. Now people can go and see what else is going on. There are a couple of install items when you're setting it up, which is under webinar settings. Just so you know, you can upload new themes. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see me pointing at the screen. I've got to move my mouse more. Sorry. I apologize for that. Attribution link. This is the cool part, is he's willing to pay you or us to leave a little link at the bottom that says, powered by RunClick, or, whatever it says at the bottom. And then he says, just go, if you want to. If not, just turn it off. I mean, it's that simple. But he's willing to give you an affiliate commission to have it at the bottom of your webinar screen, which is awesome. The Cron Jobs, here's the Cron Jobs, how you set them up with the WordPress Cron or your cPanel Cron or whatever you're going to use. Your webinar chat on and off, how to install these files, everything, where you get these numbers from, and where you get all your project numbers and things like that. I mean, literally, it's a click here, opens you up into your other stuff. I'm not going to let you guys see all my projects. Sorry. I like you, I just don't love you. But you can. He's set this up so amazingly awesome, and I am so happy to have been invited into the inner circle to offer this out and to play with it. I'm in. Walter, hold on to one for me, buddy. I'm buying it. I'm buying the developers because different projects I want on different sites, and a couple of the shows that we are producing, need to be on their own website. So that's why I'm ponying up to the developer license. I don't want to be hoodwinked into 1, 2, 3, or 5 or whatever. Some people want to offer you. I want unlimited. So that's what I'm going for. So Walter, save me a seat, buddy. Listen, really, click the link underneath. Go check it out. There's some bonuses that are put together for you. I want you to check out. They're already uploaded to the purchase area. So when you buy on Wednesday the 6th, August 6th, at 10 o'clock New York time, by the time you see this, it may already be live. If it's already being live, I don't know how long he's going to keep it open for. So I hope you're able to grab your link. And I'm not saying that just to be kind of douchey. I mean that sincerely. There's a hit during a launch that you want your support to be the best it can be. So you limit it out for a few days. There are going to be a lot of people wanting to promote this for him. So he may have to, pull it down from time to time or pull it down permanently because he just wants to do that. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him about that. So, listen, I appreciate you taking your time. I appreciate you doing this little walkthrough with me. I hope, like I said, don't worry about these numbers. They're going to be no good in a couple of hours. I think it would be foolish not to grab this. It's so easy to do, so easy to set up. We're just doing countdowns. I mean, now it's closed, so you're off the line and everything. Listen, guys, go grab it. I'm getting dinged. The wife wants me to go start cooking dinner, but it's only 4 o'clock. So listen, I appreciate you. Thank you for checking this out. I hope I didn't babble too much, but I just wanted to make sure you guys all see this whole thing. It's just an amazing, amazing plugin. It has awesome ways to monetize it. So I'll see you on the other side. Hit me up in the Facebook group. Hit me up in Facebook. Shoot me an email. Drop a comment. But click the link and go take a look. You don't have to buy anything. Like I said, knowledge is power. Go power yourself up. And talk to you soon.